Apple's AirPods 4 have been out for about 3 months now, and I've been testing them out, trying to see how they compare to the AirPods Pro 2 that I've been using for the last couple of years, just so that I can give you the best possible advice on who should be buying the new AirPods 4s or the Pro 2s. So in this video, I'm gonna go through 8 real-world differences that I've noticed, including one absolute deal breaker with the AirPods 4 that keeps me going back to the Pro 2s every time. But before I begin, I want to first mention that since the AirPods Pro 2s have been out for so long, they're constantly on sale on Amazon. So as of right now, they're up for $190 or $60 off. So they're only 21 bucks more expensive than the AirPods 4 with ANC, which are also on sale for $169. So remember that as I go through this video. So let's get started with real difference number 1, and that is the fact that the AirPods 4 do have a smaller, more portable design. Just look at this difference right here. This easily fits into your pocket compared to the Pro 2s. You can see that it looks like just a little bit slimmer on this way, a lot smaller, so easier in your pocket or wherever else that you're storing them. But the issue with the small size is that you actually lose a pretty important feature, at least to me. Now, the cheap $129 AirPods 4 don't have any wireless charging, which sucks, but these more expensive ones with ANC do. However, it does not have MagSafe charging support since the case is too small to actually align with the MagSafe magnets. Now, yes, ESR does make an AirPods 4 case, which brings that functionality back, which is really cool, but I honestly like to have my AirPods caseless. So with that said, the AirPods Pro 2 are really great for any option of charging, whether it's MagSafe, regular Qi charging, Apple Watch charging, or USB-C charging cable, best all around. And by the way, the AirPods 4s don't even come with a cable in the box, so consider that when you think about that $21 price difference. And now for difference number 2, which is actually comfort. Now, Apple says the AirPods 4 are the most comfortable earbuds that they've ever made since they sit in your ears. They feel really nice. However, I actually like the seal design of the Pro 2s because it sort of kind of offsets the bulb more outward, so the actual bulb section doesn't stick inside of your ears, which with the AirPods 4, I don't really like the pressure of having the whole bulb sit inside of your ears, so I kind of like the rubber ear tip design better. Now that just might be me because a lot of people say that they cannot stand the rubber tip design of the Pro, so they gotta go with the regulars, and if that's you, then this is great. And yes, both of them actually do have the vent system for pressure equalization, which is awesome, so they don't feel like they kind of give pressure in your ear and get really sore after a while. It does have equalized pressure. And now for difference number 3, we have the sound quality. Now, yes, the AirPods 4 sound amazing, but they still can't even get close to the Pro 2s. First of all, you have much deeper bass on these earbuds, mainly because of that sealed rubber tip design. So you could actually feel the deep kind of rumble of the bass instead of just kind of hearing it, kind of like hearing the mids, you can hear that pop. With the Pro 2s, you feel that deep bass. On top of that, these are actually quite a bit louder. So I took a screenshot in the same spot on the same song, and I saw a 4 decibel difference when fully maxed out, and that's actually a pretty big difference. And a lot of times, I wish that the AirPods 4 could get louder. I actually turned up the volume, but no, I was already maxed out. And this is actually a big deal in the real world when you're listening to specific audio tracks or let's say YouTube videos where the creator didn't turn the volume up to where they should have, so it's a little bit too quiet. Well, it's nice to have the extra volume of the Pro 2s to kind of compensate for that. You don't have that with the AirPods 4. Now, on top of that, in terms of actual sound quality, the clarity sounds very similar in terms of vocals, but the soundstage is wider on the AirPods Pro 2, and the spatial audio is also a lot better. You just hear kind of those vocals kind of stretched out around you instead of coming from like a central source, which it sounds kind of more like on the AirPods 4. So overall, AirPods Pro 2 destroy it in terms of sound quality. Now for difference number 4, we have controls and software reliability. The AirPods Pro 2 get a really cool feature where the stem, you actually have this swipe volume control. So you swipe up and down to adjust the volume. Well, even though the AirPods 4 have the same kind of pinch controls, which are really, really nice compared to the previous double tap, they do not have volume swiping. So a lot of times when I'm in the office, I have the Pro 2s connected to my office Mac, and I walk around to the studio room to grab some food, water, whatever. I like to be able to swipe instead of having to go all the way back to my keyboard and adjust the volume. It's really nice to have that. On top of that, the Pro 2s also have a skin detect sensor, which is more reliable compared to the AirPods 4's optical in-ear, which sometimes when you take this off, you set it down, it can actually kind of interfere if you put it onto an object or against an object. It might trick it into playing again, so it's not as reliable as the skin detect, which has to touch skin, so that issue doesn't happen. Also, the Pro 2 has the U1 chip, which is the ultra wideband for Find My with precision finding. The AirPods 4 do have Find My, but it's just not as good. The Pro 2s also have conversation boost, they have the hearing aid mode, so overall, software and reliability is better. Now for difference number 5, we have active noise cancellation. These things, the Pro 2s, have much better ANC. There's a huge reduction in sound from basically everything. If you're on an airplane or even in our room where we have a fan that we're using to heat right now, just our little room right there. And when I use the AirPods 4, I'm getting this really high-pitched kind of hissing noise that's somehow being left out, and some weird kind of air pressure kind of droning, like do 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 do. I'm getting this feeling with the AirPods 4. I don't get it with the AirPods Pro 2. That's a pretty big difference. Not only that, but with transparency mode, it's so much better on the AirPods Pro 2. When I use it on the AirPods 4, I can sort of listen to my own voice, and I'm getting some sort of feeling like it sounds like my ears are plugged and my voice sounds a little bit too deep and kind of doled out. It doesn't sound natural. The AirPods Pro 2 sounds almost perfectly natural, like I'm not wearing anything at all, so it's definitely better. Now for difference number 6, we have microphone quality, and here I was pleasantly shocked by the AirPods 4. I recorded a couple of voice memos on my iPhone using both of these, and surprisingly, the AirPods 4 sounded better. I had a more deeper, more full sound of my voice compared to the AirPods Pro 2, which wasn't as deep. It was kind of like more towards the highs. And also the AirPods 4 sounded louder as well. So when you combine having it sound louder when played back on my Mac with great sound and kind of a deeper, more full voice, the AirPods 4 surprisingly did a better job. This right here is the microphone quality on the latest AirPods 4. And this is the microphone quality on the AirPods Pro 2. Let me know which one you think is better down in the comments. Now moving on to difference number 7, this is actually a big difference. This is battery life. The AirPods 4 are surprisingly rated for only 4 hours when using active noise cancellation compared to 6 hours with the AirPods Pro 2. 50% better battery life, and in the real world, I noticed it because I've been using this morning and it gave me that low battery indicator, and I was like, what the heck? This rarely happens on my AirPods Pro, so that was very surprising. And if you're using it with the case, you get 30 hours of listening with the charging case with the AirPods Pro 2 compared to only 20 with the AirPods 4 with active noise cancellation. Once again, 50% more. And don't forget that the AirPods Pro 2 come with the USB-C cable in the box as well. And finally, for difference number 8, which is by far the biggest deal breaker, sound leakage. Yes, the AirPods 4 leak sound like absolute madness. I put these in, I was listening just this morning, I turned it down, I was not maxing it out, I had it a couple volume notches lower, and guess what? Ben could hear every single song that I was listening to. He could hear it clearly, you could even hear the lyrics. not with the AirPods Pro 2s because they're sealed. You can kind of hear that some music is playing, but you can't make out what song and what lyrics are playing. With the AirPods 4, the sound leakage is absolutely insane. And this is a deal breaker because if I'm traveling somewhere, or let's say I'm on a plane and I want to listen to loud music, I don't want everybody around me to hear my music blaring with all the lyrics and everything. That is a deal breaker. It's a no-go. I will not use these when around other people that I don't want listening to my music. So just to prove it to you guys, I'm gonna use my microphone right here. I'm gonna aim it towards my ears. I'm gonna put these in and show you how much sound leakage there is. All right, so that was with the AirPods Pro 2 that I just had right there. And keep in mind, I had them fully maxed out on both. So yes, the AirPods Pro 2 were louder, up to 4 decibels louder, but you probably heard more sound leakage with the AirPods 4. And dang, by the way, these sound so much better, especially in terms of the bass. So overall, with those 8 differences out of the way, I would say 100% spend the extra $21 on the AirPods Pro 2. You will not regret it. These are literally twice as good as the AirPods 4 for only $21 more. Yes, I truly believe this. With all the extra features, the battery life, the volume sensors, the bass, the sound quality, active noise cancellation, transparency mode, no sound leakage, these are so much better. Literally buy the AirPods Pro 2, they're only $190 using the link below. But if you can't have rubber sealed design, yes, the AirPods 4 with ANC are still pretty good. So with that said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Subscribe for more above, and we'll see you in the next video.